So let's pick up walking with Erythroniums too. There you have a clump of Joanna in the garden. Over there the yellow Tuluminense. Down here the hybrid Suzanne, along with what looks like an Oregonum, a Revolutums, multiscopoideums down here. Who's that? Another Oregonum, along with Trilliums of various types. Beautiful Trilliums. The deep pink Gothenburg form of Trillium grandiflorum roseum just coming out there. There's another one in tight bud. I have a few more small ones down here. But round some more Erythroniums picking up through here. Erythroniums with the Fritillaria meleagris, white ones with the white, and there's some of the dark meleagris. They just work so well with other plants. They're not afraid to poke through, and they go with this beautiful, with this fresh new foliage of the epimedium and the flowers of the epimedium and the erythronium. Just such a beautiful combinations you can get. Rounding down another group, just mixing the groups, and you can see if we just wander Dicenta cucularia, more Trilliums, some rhododendrons in flower, looking back towards the house, across the beds, and if we spin around, come down here, little quiet moments as plants escape from the beds and to the path. Corydalis and anemone, cardamine, woodlander, another Trillium, yet more Erythroniums. Big clump here. This is one of the older hybrids, Citronella. All this bunch here, self-seeded, out, escaping out into the paths. They're allowed to do that. Come around here, there's another group at the base of the arch here. More rhododendrons, so come round past the pond. I've had to put wire over my rock because the magpies were ripping the moss off and I was going to lose my pinguicula colony. So we come up to the top. Down here you have an area there of Erythronium crate and cover girl going into, and over there into Erythronium revolutum. Just so good to have the carpets of them, and these are just all self-seeding around. There's Megan with a little group of Erythroniums again seeding into the path. Megan, what have you got there? Come and say hello. Good girl. And so we come up past this planting. We can come round the corner of other areas we can get and stop. You can see across there's another group. Those are all self-seeders. Those are all escaping into the path. We'll head round there. Just round yet more. Rhododendron dendrocaris. A real beauty. And over. More Erythroniums picking up the colour of the flowers of the dendrocaris. I come down here, you can see the starts of the Americanums just coming. Not quite warm enough for them to open yet. but they will. Jeffersonia dubia. More Erythroniums. Some anemonellas. And this is the bed with the, here's the tiny Trillium Hibersonii still going. We look over here, more Erythroniums. These are the Narcissus bulbicodium. This is a particularly interesting form of Erythronium revolutum. It stays very short and compact. From memory, it came from Vancouver. It originally came from Vancouver Island, and it always stays that short and very distinct. So let's just walk around this last bit. Passing here as I do, but why not look at how you can use it. Cover gill coming up through quite dense foliage and dicentra. There's hellebores and all sorts in there. Look, this been a hellebore earlier in the year. So you can really adapt and use your past the Trillium rivalis or Erythronium. This is Erythronium sibericum, got chewed by slugs or snails, so I'm not very happy about that, but I've got more just growing there. Round here to planting of Erythronium americanum. You just see again, not quite open, just not quite warm enough, but this is the form that, proliferating form that doesn't flower very well. And you get lots of leaves. You can see very clearly the distinct difference between the paler green single leaves and then the flowering leaves, generally darker marked, and two leaves and the flower. You'll only get a flower if you have two leaves. There's more Trillium Hibersonii in there. Up on the top we've got Narcissus and more Erythronium americanum. If you come back, you can see the problem in the path. You have to walk from slab to slab because all over the gravel should be path. This is one of our seats with the Erythronium seeding everywhere. These are nice forms of hybrids of revolutum, some really good ones and dark ones I've got here, and I keep watching these. They're also good. This colony seems to produce lots of multiple flowers. Around here again we pick up all self-seeded down. And a bit more shade so they're not quite so advanced. In there's more americanum. We come around all the self-seeders, coming up the wall, at the base of the wall, in the wall, up over the top. And I see here a group of, this is a group of grandiflorum, so we've got grandiflorum with the dark brown anthers and former chrysanda, var chrysandum there. So go round and pick our way from slab to slab as the plants seed around and get free range. We don't consider them weeds in this garden, so they stay where they seed. You'll see the seedlings of all ages. Coming up to another clump of cover girl. Around to another bed where it's more, some of them can be very big. This is an Oregonum, and I mean, look at the size of the flowers, really pretty big flowers. Another group of revolutum escaped out of the bed. Rhododendron ciliatum. And over there to the clump of Minnehaha, which is over the other side of the garden from where the frame is, way over there. This is Minnehaha. Now this bed's getting dominated by the Oregonum and Minnehaha, the whiters, the Revolutums, are still there, but they've been, and they're starting to fade out now. And there's a reasonable view. Just to I back off, give you this view for me to finish this video on here. There's an aeroplane flies overhead.